So I don't know if I'd say there's a lot of news right now. I mean, we have the Switch 2, we have some rumors about iOS 19 and Apple Watch OS, what is this, 12? And also Mac OS, I don't even know the number for that one. And all that seems really interesting. So if you want any videos on the Switch 2, let me know in the comments down below. I've been debating making them, but I don't know if anyone will watch them. Let me know. iOS 19 is coming out, or going to be announced in just a couple of weeks. In 2 months. And that is very exciting because this is rumored to be the big redesign. Just like how iOS 17 was rumored to be a big redesign, and so is 18. So I'm not keeping my hopes up, but it sounds more promising than it has recently. When Vision OS first was announced, it was unlike all of the other OS systems that Apple had. And it was round icons, it was very glassy, it was very unique, it was very nice. I used Vision OS for 30 minutes in an Apple demo. It was really, really cool. It was a really different and interesting operating system. And I've been wanting Apple to bring it, and it sounds like they are going to bring it now to the iPhone and the Apple Watch, and possibly even the Mac. Of course, the iPad is just an extension of the iPhone, at least when it comes to the operating system. And so iPadOS is going to be very similar to iOS. So whenever I say something about iOS, most likely it'll also relate to iPadOS. iOS 19 is going to not revolutionize the iPhone. If your dad, who's used an iPhone for the last 10 years, who knows nothing about technology, wakes up one morning and it's on iOS 19 and it's completely redesigned, he's gonna lose his mind. So Apple isn't going to do that. But they're going to do some slight changes because they still do have to change some things. So they're gonna change the textures, they're gonna change the shape of the icons, most likely. So it's gonna be a squircle, kind of like the Apple Watch Series 10. It's going to be a squircle. It's not gonna be a full circle. It's not gonna be a full square. It's gonna be a squircle. They're going to have more glassy images, going to be more reflective looking. It's not going to be flat kind of like it is on the iPhone now. In my opinion, it's very, very boring. This is going to go all over the OS. So in the keyboard, in the settings menus, in the slider bars, a lot of that's going to have different shapes, different textures to make it look more reflective, make it look like the light is reflecting off of it. Even the buttons on the lock screen, the camera flashlight, the ones you can change now finally, those are going to be able to look like something is reflecting off of it. It's going to shimmer with the light hitting it, something like that. I'm not sure how Apple is going to do it, but it sounds very interesting. I am very intrigued by that. And then similar with Apple Watch, it would be really weird, right? If iOS looked kind of like Vision OS, but Apple Watch looked like the old iOS. So Apple's gonna have to do something with the Apple Watch. Most likely the Apple Watch is going to have the new Siri animation that goes all the way around the screen. And most likely the Apple Watch is going to have some of those glassy textures. It's going to have some of those glassy designs. It's going to be mostly reflective. It's going to have some life to it. It's going to be more characteristic of other things. Now, the Apple Watch menus the apps are all circles. So it is already different than iOS. Maybe those will also be the squircles. And that's kind of weird. They currently, Vision Pro apps are circles, Watch apps are circles. The iPhone and iPad are squares, so same thing on the Mac. And so now if they're all squircles just right in the middle, they're all going to match. They're all going to be more cohesive along the board. And that's what we've been wanting from Apple for a long time. iOS 18 and honestly all of 2024 for Apple was a complete disaster in my opinion. iOS 18 is still very buggy, even for me. And I'm really excited and really hoping that iOS 19 and watchOS 12 fix a lot of the issues and bring some features, at least design features, that people have been begging for and asking Apple for a long time. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm Jake, this is Shot on My Phone.